What's up, y'all? We got merch. We got Billy Podcast hoodies. They got the Billy Goat on the front, and it says, "Welcome back to the show" on the back. So go to billypodcast.com to support the show. All the proceeds will go to upgrading the studio and making the show better. So I hope you like them, and whatever. I'll ship to you wherever you are. Billypodcast.com, and then click on the hoodie, and that'll take you there.
Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. I'm Billy, the host. Welcome back to the show. 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 I'm Billy, the host.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Billy, the host. We're joined today by producer Trent Ludzack.
Hello.
We're in Trent's unnamed studio in beautiful Marietta, Georgia. And today our special guest is the one and only Tyler Garrison.
Hello. It's me.
What's up, Tyler?
What's up, Billy?
I've been seeing you out in these streets, man. The young buck on the scene.
Yeah, no, I'm young, single, still live at the house, no kids. I mean, yeah.
How long have you been doing stand-up now?
I think about 2 years, a little over 2 years now.
Damn. You like it?
I mean, I like it enough. Like I said, I'm, hour and 20 minutes away from Atlanta just about, so anytime I go out, I make it worth my while.
Yeah. How many nights are you going out?
Typically, I try to keep it around 3, because Mondays, I always try to go to McCracken's, and then Fridays, I'm usually at Savi's just because, beginning and in the week.
What draws you to McCracken's on Mondays, you think?
What drives me to McCracken's on Mondays?
Like, what draws you there? What's the reason you want to do McCracken's every Monday?
I just like the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I live in Marietta, and it's like, that's the best open mic, and it's the one closest to my house.
Honestly, I feel like it's like one of the best bars I've been to. It's just so, it's like Cheers, You
It's a good
in
bar.
and
Yeah.
everybody knows your name.
Didn't I see you there on a random Saturday once?
Yeah, and you said, "Hey man, I like the fit. You look like an early 2000s douchebag," and that was the nicest thing you could have said to me.
That is the nicest thing Trent could have said to you.
Because it was specific.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I was kind of going for.
It means that I saw you a little bit earlier, and I was sitting in the corner thinking about it before I came up.
Oh yeah,
I'm going to think of something mean to say to him before I
But no, yeah. Like I said, I love going there. And, Mello, he hangs out there all the time. I'll go on some random ass Saturday and he's up there chit-chatting and shit.
The open mic is almost a detriment to the success of the bar. I love Mello. It's my favorite open mic. Mello is one of my best friends, but, open mics are not always well received by people hanging out at a bar.
Well, I mean, whenever I pull up on Saturday, it's like a few people who recognize me and go, "Oh, hey, you're doing a comedy thing. We love going to that shit." So
Yeah, that's cool.
no one's ever walked up to me like, "Hey, man, you and your fucking buddies do that comedy show on Mondays? Fuck y'all."
That would be funny
Yeah.
if they were like, "Yo, there's the comedians over there. Let's get them."
It'd be funny. He plays me, but I'm not even responsible for hosting the show. He looks at Mel and sees he's fucking tall and shit.
That's how it would happen too. It's never justified. It's just they want to commit violence.
Yeah.
But yeah, luckily the owner there is a psycho who just wants to do the open mic whether you like it or not, and that's what you want out of a establishment owner.
No, I mean, look, the owner of McCracken sounds fucking chill. Cause I think what was it this last spring break? I guess he paid for him and Matt and all the employees to go to New Orleans.
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck?
It's a cool spot. What other mics are you hitting? What other mics do you like to hit?
Let's see. Tuesday. If I go out on Tuesdays, I'm usually hitting Tin Roofs. I try to hit the Vinci's every once in a while, but I don't know. Something about that room just feels uneasy to me as compared to every other room.
Well, it's just a patio. It's an outdoor.
Yeah.
They renovated it but
They
it's
did?
really just a patio, yeah.
Oh,
Plus, you got Murray's energy in there
yeah.
circulating.
I know. Just circulating. he's not even the host. It's like, go up.
Yeah. Murray, he hasn't been hosting it recently?
Da Vinci's?
Yeah.
Oh, I've not been there in a while.
Yeah, Murray's hosting it.
Yeah, I know. Last time I was there, he was hosting it, yeah.
Used to be Sam Gordon. Then it was Khalil.
Yeah. I'm not
No,
sure if I
it's
met the
Murray.
first host.
Yeah, it still has her like logo on the flyer. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure how she's involved with it or whatever. Maybe maybe Murray's like a subcontractor for her.
Man,
It's possible.
the amount of times Murray's asked if I needed a job, I'm like, no, I'm good, man. I appreciate it though.
Yeah, he offered me the same job.
Yeah.
I'm wearing Seven's t-shirt right now. I want to work for Seven, be one of his
Yeah.
foot soldiers.
The soldiers.
Yeah.
The goons, if you
The
will.
problem solved 24/7.
Just like a henchman that makes quips and shit.
Yeah, I don't know what it would involve, possibly murder and trafficking, but I like Seven. I believe in him. So,
I mean, I think he just believes in himself.
Yeah.
And that's what
Yeah.
gets him going. Like,
and it's magnetic.
Yeah.
When somebody really believes in themselves.
like the fact that like you believe in him is irrelevant with how much he believes in him.
So, 2 years in Atlanta comedy, who's your favorite local comic?
Oh man, fucking Jason Halsey. He always like
Halsey?
first got a pop in my
Okay.
head.
Dude, I remember when Halsey first started.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was always pretty funny.
No, yeah. I mean, he's just like funny naturally too. It's like he's one of those guys where it's like a very subtle difference between the stage presence and like how he actually is. It's just so.
I met him at Relapse Theater way back in the day. The list was like 30 people deep, and he just happened to be standing right behind me in line for the list. So, yeah, I fucks with Halsey.
No, yeah.
Only problem is he doesn't use the internet at all.
Yeah, honestly, I can't blame him. Like, there's days where I'm like, because I know, being the comedy guy in today's age, you gotta be on social media, upload and shit like that. But I get tired of looking at it.
Yeah. There's definitely some people here though that I think are gonna make it to the next level.
Oh yeah.
Nick Murphy's one of them. Khalid El Chufi, I think, is one of them.
Oh yeah.
He's very like loosey goosey even when he's booked on a show, but I think that'll end up working out for him in the long run, and just like time and place will be right eventually.
Yeah, I like his drunk driving bit. That was a good one.
He has so many good ones, man. He's always working on them, and I hear him go to different mics and try saying it a different way, or leading into one joke another way. His most recent one I like is about like he's driving on a used tire, so he's like could blow up at any moment. It's like it wasn't even a good used tire. It looked like it used to be a tire swing, or like the guy had to shoot some possums out of it. Yeah, super funny comic.
Yeah, you nearly don't do it justice whenever you try to like recite the joke, and it's like it's funny. You gotta trust me.
So I've been around for a long time, and you see people come and go,
Yeah.
And you see really funny people come and go too, like people who maybe were objectively funnier than somebody else, but just like life catches up eventually.
Yeah, like life and shit happens.
Yeah, that's why try to keep some balance. Try to do other stuff so my life's not completely revolved around stand up.
Yeah, like when I first started, I still see some of like the same guys who were doing stand up when I started or started around the same time as me, and I see mostly the same faces. So, like, there's like a few new guys I've seen who have like tried to do it consistently and then just stopped going, or I haven't seen them since their like second or third time.
The worst
being on
part
stage.
is like you like these people, you talk to them all the time, and then all of a sudden they're just gone, and it's like
Yeah.
you forget even who's gone sometimes.
Well, hell, like I said, I've been like in the scene so long, I can just like go to like a mic, and if for some reason I don't get on stage, I can still just bullshit with my buddies.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, I'm probably close to like 9 years now. And still there's times where I go to shows and I'm just like, I don't even want to talk to any of these people. You know, I got my buddies and all that, but sometimes I'm just like tired or.
Yeah, and you're like trying to also like mentally prepare yourself to get better at the thing that you're passionate about doing. Or just have fun, you know.
And I love the open mics and all that, but sometimes it's like so much extra time out of my day for something I'm not getting paid for. Whereas like a show, it's like, yeah, you show up, you do your time. It's usually only about 2 hours at the most. Open mic, you could be there for 4 to 6 hours.
Yeah, there's no real set, you know, beginning and end.
One time I really wanted to get a spot at an open mic in Chicago because I was passing through with the band. So I had them drop me off at the open mic place at like 3 p.m. And I just sat there until they opened and like waited for the host to get there.
Yeah.
And I got that spot. But that took like 8 hours to get. And so, I don't know. Sometimes that's like, it can be tough, right? Especially if you could be working a job, or making money, or, you know, having a girlfriend, or, you know.
Yeah, that's overrated.
Whatever it is that normal people like to do. I don't
Yeah.
like to do any of that shit. I have a wife and a baby, but
Yeah. I can't be dating. I mean,
yeah,
come on.
Yeah, I don't have time for all that.
Yeah, I can't be married and be, you know.
Some people,
fuckers.
some people can do it, but not for me.
Yeah, no. Like, there's this one guy, me and him started around the same time with one buddy. And back when he started, he was like my age, like 20, 22 at the time. And he was like, oh, yeah, I'm married, and I got like a kid on the way. I'm like, holy shit, dude, fuck. I mean, hey, props to you, you know, but yeah.
Yeah, that person's a maniac. At
Yeah.
22, having a child, getting married.
I mean,
When I think back to what I was doing at 22, it's like pure debauchery, borderline terrorism.
yeah, well, you got to like get it out before, you know, you get older, because you can be like in your early 20s and, you know, kind of do fuck shit. But if you're like, you know, like 38, it's like, all right. You know?
Yeah, if you're still getting wasted and like
Yeah.
starting fights at the bar, you're like 40.
Yeah,
It's
you're
like,
30
come on,
you're-
man.
38 years old, you can't be crashing on your buddy's couch every other weekend because you got fucked up last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need help.
There's a lot of people out there like that, you know.
Yeah.
You work at a restaurant, everybody's fucked up. I went to Baldino's the other day.
Baldino's?
Yeah, you ever had Baldino's? There used to be one in Marietta. It's a New Jersey sandwich place, and we all worked there, and we had an open mic there.
Oh.
And there's another one on Buford Highway in like Doraville.
Doraville. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Is that like a Jersey Mike's type place?
Yeah, but they do all kinds of stuff like heated subs and Philly cheesesteak and shit like that. The bread is really good. So
Oh.
yeah.
That's where to get you, the bread.
If you're ever on Buford Highway up by like, you know, if you ever gotta go do Sweetwater, I think they close at like 9, but if you ever going to do like Sweetwater and where is that, Duluth?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Have you done Sweetwater Bar and Grill?
No, I don't think I have.
Not Sweetwater Brewery.
Oh. Sorry, I'm.
Sweetwater. There's a Sweetwater Brewery, and then there's a bar in Duluth called Sweetwater Bar and Grill.
Oh, so they're two completely different things.
Yeah.
Oh.
One of
Gotcha.
them has an open mic, and one has a paid showcase.
Oh, so I thought they were just like the same.
So despite the name, they could not be more different. One time we played a show at Sweetwater Bar and Grill with the band, and our friend's band was on there, and they got kicked out of that place because they, in the middle of their set, they started laying down a tarp and then covering themselves in chocolate ice cream and like making out with each other. 2 dudes.
Damn.
Yeah, and they didn't take too kindly to that. But I think you could get away with that at the brewery.
Yeah, the brewery, yeah.
Yeah,
they didn't like arts demonstration shit. Yeah,
yeah, they're more open minded.
Yeah, more open minded. You're like, oh yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah. But no, yeah, I've yet to do either or. So,
anybody you think in your graduating class that's gonna like step up to the next level?
Like people who I started with.
Yeah,
in graduating class.
That's what I meant. Yeah,
yeah, I like I like that actually. I mean, I don't know. It's I hope the best for everybody, but it's kind of hard to tell. Like this early.
Yeah.
I mean, like I know guys who are gonna keep doing it for a while. Just going out, being consistent, and everything like that. But
there's people I didn't really expect to, grow into more developed comics. Maybe even like Halsey, just because I met him at his first set. I was like, he was funny and all that, but it's tough and you have to do it a lot. And then all of a sudden he was just at every show, every mic, just working, grinding. Same with like Taylor Neely. I saw him early on and he was doing the very like energetic, charismatic act. And I was like, okay, this is really good. But, it could use some polishing on stage because there's so much truth in that. Like, stage time is what makes you good at comedy. And so he started just like sprinting, going to every show, every mic, getting as much stage time as possible. He's become really good, really like implanted in the scene as well.
Yeah, I like how he like just changes haircuts out of nowhere, like every 5 months.
Yeah.
Because I'll see him after not seeing him for a while, and he'll look like a different person. We're like, oh shit, that's fucking.
Yeah.
That's.
You got some hair going, man. How long you been growing that?
I said since I just want to say I think I started out in 2019 when I was like, all right, I'm gonna let it grow out, and then I think it was like last year and a half I went to go get trimmed, but I went to Sports Clips. And I wasn't really specific. So I said, yeah, just leave it to like mid neck level, mid neck length.
Was it a white woman?
Yeah.
So you got to go to a black man if you need your hair cut. You got to get it done right.
My cousin went to like a black barber shop for a minute.
That's where they do it, man. That's where they know how to do it. You need a man's touch right there.
A man's touch.
You need somebody who's. Am I wrong? A lot of the black barbershops, those guys were in the military, and they cut hair in the military. And then you got to go to hair training school where you learn to cut hair of all people, white, black, Puerto Rican.
you got to ace all the races.
Korean. you have to.
Yeah.
Military barber is not a positive selling point, Billy.
Okay. Wow.
That is, if anything, a crippling, like,
well,
that's your introduction to cutting hair.
There was a barbershop next to Swayze's. It was an old white guy who had like lots of pictures of aircrafts on the wall. And his menu only had 3 haircuts: buzz cut, crew cut, and flat top. And that was it.
That was it. That's all you got.
$10, $15, $20. You got the fancy flat top, it's gonna cost you. So that's what you need right there. You got some woman, she's cutting her hair. Meanwhile, she's changing her gender.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
No, like go in freaking trim, walk out with a vagina. That's, I mean, it was a deal. Like, it's like how you like get done the barber shop and they try to sell you the products up front. They're just
Chop shop.
Yeah, they're just trying to sell you fucking like, hey, also because it's your first time coming here, you get a free vagina half off.
Then you come back, you get another vagina.
Yeah.
We'll set you up. You get a vagina once a month.
Vagina once a month,
and that'll keep you nice and healthy.
Yeah.
Vagina of the Month Club.
Ooh.
One time I did go to like
Dollar Snatch Club instead of Dollar Shave Club. That's.
I don't get haircuts usually anymore. I have one friend who's like super flamboyantly gay and he cuts hair.
Oh,
and,
hey man.
Hey, he owns it.
That's a man's touch as well.
Yeah.
A man who might touch you,
Yeah. He would. He'll touch you and you'll like it. He's got nice fingers. He plays the piano. He always smells good.
Are you still trying to sell me on the haircut or something?
So he comes over to my house, cuts my hair every once in a while. Every like 6 months.
He's got nice fingers. That's gonna be the most wildest compliment I've ever heard.
He plays the piano.
Yeah. Hey man, nice knucks.
Yeah. You
don't like fist bump people. You don't want to scuff them.
It's the little things, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have nice fingers.
You gotta have nice fingers.
They're gonna know. You go to McCracken's on Saturday with some dusty old busted looking fingers, man. Good luck.
Yeah, you gotta beat the pussy off you. They ain't into that shit.
Is it Friday or Saturday that they do the live bands, or is it both?
Saturdays.
Yeah, those are good nights.
Oh yeah.
At McCracken's. One time I saw Patrick up there. He was wasted. He looked like he was dressed like normal too. I think he said he was out with his girlfriend or something.
I don't think I've ever seen him dressed normal.
His ex.
He did. Yeah. He didn't look very intimidating at all. It was weird. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't recognize him at first. I was like, Patrick?
Yeah, I've mostly seen him like on duty. So if I ever like see him as like his civvies, I was like, what the fuck? Who's that happy, joyous man?
Do you guys remember when his beard came out and he waited for it to?
Yeah.
He waited until it was all coming out at once, and then he just pulled it out and
Dude.
shaved it, and then he showed up to McCracken's dressed normal, and nobody recognized him till he talked.
I recognized it. Well, yeah,
Billy, you were
not
the one.
until I was one of like 3 people who was like, "Is that Patrick right there?" Because I think he was still wearing the jacket with all the.
No, he wasn't. He dressed
Really?
normal that day specifically to throw people off.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. He should work with 7 on the Problem Solve 24/7.
Yeah.
Because then, like, just a bunch of Sons of Anarchy dudes show up, and Murray.
They look like
Murray looks like the coked up Joker.
I said. They look like the bully duo from any Power Rangers iteration. The bully side characters.
Yeah.
Except like way more violent.
It's like, what do we need? We need to change this person's tire or something. I don't know.
He need to change his tire. Yeah.
Well, he told me, he was like, 7 told me, he's like, I want my clients to be like people with money, like lawyers and politicians. And I was like, they're going to ask you to get them hookers and drugs. That's what lawyers and politicians. That's usually what they need. That's the problem they need solved. Is they need hookers and drugs,
or they need you to get rid of a dead hooker, or drug paraphernalia,
or drugs that are being tracked. Or What, you getting an Amber Alert right now?
No, my phone's going off.
You getting a Tinder match?
Yeah, I'm real popular with the ladies.
Are you? You got a girlfriend or something?
Nah.
You say you were single earlier.
Yeah, I'm single. I'm not. I don't know. I don't really see the point in like dating or going out with someone who I'm just like not interested in. You know what I mean?
Pussy.
That's
the point.
Yeah.
Ass.
I've seen you swing at McCracken's before, though.
Oh, stop. This guy.
I didn't say I saw you knock it out of the park. I said I've seen you swing.
That's good though. You gotta swing.
You know, swing.
I say swing at everything, and then
Swing at everything.
eventually,
Yeah.
eventually it just goes right to you.
No, well, that's like the funny thing too, because like whenever I'm like out most of the time, like at bars or any place that like plays music, I'm usually like dancing and shit. And whenever I start like doing that, fucking people start, I guess gravitating towards me. And it's happened like multiple times. Like I've hung out with like a Holden, JC and them at churches, and I was just fucking getting down. And they're like, "What the fuck? What? Tyler's fucking getting down." You know,
A little confidence goes a long way for sure.
Yeah, it's like, look at Tyler, he's pulling big bitches. The fuck,
Big girls? That's what you like?
I just like girls,
Yeah, all sizes.
I mean, well, I'm a face guy,
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, and then everything else has to also look like the face. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know what I mean. I'm chilling.
I like a thick girl.
You like? Yeah.
Don't worry, you're in good company here.
Yeah.
Trent hates the modern Western woman, so
Yeah.
we all have our preferences.
Trent's fucking looking up like a Delta bookings for like Vietnam or some shit.
But I don't know. You're young. A lot of kids, they don't know how to talk to people and have human interactions and shit.
So especially like
if you're
today.
swinging, that's a good sign.
Yeah. Well, usually I'm not really swinging. I'm more or less just like having fun, being like a jackass and shit. And sometimes women will want to approach me.
Lots of stand-up comics can't commit to anything
Yeah.
unless it's like,
Unless she believes in you for some reason, It's
yeah. That's why comics always date each other, because it's like, so whoever you date has to be okay with the lifestyle of being a baller.
I mean, I guess that's the pro of it, but the con is always what if like it don't work out and then it could end on bad terms and it's like, oh fuck, like I don't want to go to that mic, because so and so goes to that mic, so I gotta start going to this mic on this certain day and
That's maturity though.
Yeah.
You just don't be crazy and try not to end things on bad terms.
No, yeah. I mean, you can try, but the other party might not be so inclined, and that's always
Yeah.
but don't get your tires slashed or anything.
Would you date a comic?
I mean, I would try to avoid it, I guess, but if the heart wants what it wants, and I guess I'm not shooting down the idea, but I just have to like you. I mean, honestly, that's.
What made you want to do stand-up?
Let's see. I remember. I don't know. I just remember enjoying like making people laugh.
Because it seems like some people just get in it to like have a social experience, I guess.
Yeah, like
Make
just
some
like
friends.
a group of comrades per se.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Comrades.
yeah, comrades in comedy.
There
But,
are a lot of communists in comedy.
Yeah. That too.
Hey, I get it.
But yeah, it seems like a lot of them, they come in, they make friends, they date each other, they,
Yeah, it's like a church for vagrants almost.
Yeah. like a little gang, only less
Yeah,
dangerous.
No, I find it funny. Speaking of gang, my Marine buddy was in town recently, or the first week of December, and me and him were pulling up to McCracken's on a Monday, and
Saying
we're pulling
the
up.
Marines are a gang?
Hmm?
You saying the Marines are a gang?
No, that's not where I'm going with. We were pulling up. We were going towards the back of McCracken's where everyone hangs out and shit.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh no, that looks sketchy." I'm like, "Oh no, those are my boys." He's like, "Oh, they look suspicious or whatever." Like, no, those are my guys. I mean, they do look suspicious, but we're cool.
He's racist or something?
Nah, he's just a Marine, military MP, so he has to kind of profile everybody a little bit. Yeah.
MP, yeah, professional snitch. My friend is an MP. He says there's like a lot of drugs in the military.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not sure if I can disclose this or not, but
Do you have like security clearance or something?
no, but like pretty much my buddy, he's been stationed out in I think Iwakuni, Japan, one of the bases there, and he said he found like a bag of like cocaine that led to like a big old drug bust, going up like high levels of command. Like, oh shit.
Oh, so he's a snitch.
Yeah. Well, I think what he was doing a room inspection because one guy accused this guy of stealing like a PS5 or something. So my buddy looks for like in the drawers for like a controller, and in the drawers I guess he found like a bag of like white powder, and he looked at the guy whose like barracks it was, and he was like, "Hey, what's this?" And the guy was like, "That's not my cocaine." He said, "I didn't ask what it was. I said, what's this?"
Yeah.
But yeah.
He planted it, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't there. I mean, this is just secondhand information. I'm not even sure if I told the story good. I probably didn't.
Does ACAB include MPs?
Yes.
All right, Trent was in the military. He said yes.
Yeah.
So, I guess there you have it.
There you have it.
But aren't they already part of like the system?
Uh,
So I feel like that's a loophole right there.
mm.
Do you think MPs are also like racist and commit brutality, police brutality?
No, because people will fight back.
Yeah. 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 No. Yeah. You know what? He's got a point. I didn't even think about small arms and ammunition. That's
A lot of mental health issues in the military.
Mm.
A lot of
Yeah. I don't have any of them. I didn't go, but yeah.
yeah. You don't have any mental health issues?
Uh,
I find that hard to believe, Tyler.
No, not through the military. And obviously, look, you see these long walks. I'm not,
yeah.
I'm not dying for oil.
Yeah, I guess it's like free college and stuff, so respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just no wars that were really like sexy,
Yeah.
right? Like wars used to be sexy. You can
Right.
use like chemical weapons and things like that.
Oh yeah, cool shit.
Now it's just like,
Yeah.
some people have space lasers. I don't want to.
they done gentrified the wars.
I don't want to, put anyone on blast, but I've heard some people have lasers from space, so there's no point in war anymore.
Yeah.
UFOs are real. Jeffrey Epstein's list is getting dropped.
Oh yeah. Has that already dropped? I think.
I like how it was like, I have so many pictures of the McCracken's open mic list. I'm going to release that as Jeffrey Epstein's.
That's great.
What the Daniel Delano?
He's like the last person I expect. Holy shit. Oh shit.
What's his thing? Like the flight logs or something?
Well, yeah, the flight logs, because apparently like a lot of famous and wealthy people like flown on Jepstein's plane, or not Jepstein's. Yeah.
I see that. I can't find a picture.
Jepstein.
Of
That's the new name. I don't know. Jepstein sounds like a college frat nickname. You know. Jepstein.
I keep showing up super late to McCracken's, not getting a picture of the list. I know I have one in here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna put this one out. Patrick Logan, Murray, Uganch, Matt Addy, Brian Allegria. These are all the people that were on Epstein's Island.
Count your fucking days. Oh, the Midtown comics aren't going to like this.
What was the headline? I saw the major headline about names.
I don't know. I don't read news.
What?
Yeah.
You don't read the propaganda?
Yeah, I don't know. It's terrible.
Court documents, names, something about names. I don't know. What are we looking for?
I don't know. What?
Oh, Bruce Willis, Cameron Diaz.
No.
Of course, Kevin Spacey was there.
Yeah. Oh no, not Bruce Willis.
Oh, I think J.P. Morgan was one of them.
Oh, the fucking guy.
Yeah, the money man, the Monopoly man, J.P. Morgan.
One of the many money man. Money man.
Money man. The biggest names from Jeffrey Epstein. Well, I don't think they've been released yet. I think that's just the big headline.
What if like they were like a release picture of it, but like you could see like names that are like clearly crossed out?
Jeffrey Epstein's contact names released by court. So, yeah, somebody needs to show us the video or the names. Twitter is probably the best place for this, right? Yeah. I saw some crazy tweet by one of Bill Clinton's accusers earlier today, and I was like, what a world we live in where I'm getting like recommended tweets about like sexual assault by the president of the United States, allegedly.
Yeah, no, I don't. I never really fuck with Twitter. That was never my bread and butter. I'm usually a YouTube, Instagram guy.
Well, after Twitter got bought out, it came out that like the U.S. intelligence was like heavily involved in like banning accounts and removing stuff like that. And it's like, whatever. What am I going to do about it? Everybody assumed they were doing that anyway. So.
We're all just like side characters in some fucked up HBO show.
I feel like I'm not going to do it. I don't want to do anything about it. I'd rather just live my life and, become one of those old guys that complains about the economy or something.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's going to be, a constant all the time,
I don't need to change the world or anything like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not really a stand-up comedian's job to change the world.
No, yeah. I mean, just, yeah. I mean, if that's what happens, shit happens. But, you just go there and make motherfuckers laugh. And if they get anything beyond that, well.
Do you see all that stuff with Cat Williams? He's calling everybody out.
Oh, yeah. I've seen the clips. I've not watched the whole thing, but, like, it's fucking.
It's pretty good, man. He just brings the smoke from start to finish.
Calls everybody out, dude. And it's like crazy too, because apparently I'm not sure, like if y'all know about this, it was like a big thing for a minute, but there was a video circulating. It was like a Cat Williams getting his ass whipped by a high schooler, and I'm like, damn, dude, because I only found out about it fairly recently.
There was
I never knew fucking. It just flew under my radar.
Like years ago, there was a story about Cat Williams got in some argument with somebody at Atlanta Comedy Theater, and then that person like started shooting a gun at Cat Williams.
Atlanta Comedy Theater?
Yeah, the one in
No, I know what you're talking about, but I know
Norcross or whatever.
Oh, is that where? Oh,
yeah, like the original or the like old Atlanta Comedy, not the one in Underground.
No, but no, I think there was.
Is this it? He gets his ass kicked. Yeah.
So he sucker punches the kid first.
I mean, Cat Williams is not very
sucker punch, and here's the kid just.
Well, how old is he in this video?
I'm pretty sure
recent.
I'm pretty sure this kid was like 15.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed.
But I mean, how old is Cat Williams in this? Man, he's probably got a bad knee or something. This
kid's tore ACL.
This kid's playing kickball every day and shit. Bro, don't underestimate a 15-year-old.
A 15-year-old man.
They used to fight in wars back in the day.
Yeah. No, it's just Cat Williams. He's just like, he wasn't even taller than the kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm honestly, I don't want to make too much fun of him because.
Yeah, he's probably old as fuck.
He's old.
Torn ACL, like you said.
He is funny though.
Years of chronic,
He's funny.
He's one of the funniest dudes ever, probably.
Oh, yeah. One of the greats, man. One of the legends.
Bro, Pip Chronicles. So that's. Dude, like that whole like Cat Williams pimp thing is so iconic that I almost forgot that pimps were like actually like violent and shit back in the days.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, that's not.
I mean,
that's not okay. Fuck.
are all pimps violent? Because, like, you got to think, like, the customers of prostitution are probably also pretty violent. Like,
Yeah. Well, that's where the pimp comes in. You know, if
Right.
if you rough up the hoe more than the pimp, then the pimp's like, hey, fucking stop.
I think, like, prostitution ought to be legal, probably.
Probably.
Regulated and maybe in a special category. Because I think I read somewhere, like, some lady in some European country couldn't get unemployment because she didn't want to work at a brothel.
Oh, wow.
And that's like an employment opportunity that you're turning down. So that has something to do with getting unemployment. That could be, most of my news comes from the internet. So that could be made up. I don't know if I made that up. But in general, I think prostitution should be legal. If that's what you want to do to make money, that's what,
But if prostitution is made legal, then there would be no more play at Haters Ball.
True. Do they still do that, you think? I thought it was just like Rock Nation brunch now.
No, I mean, I think it might still be going on, or it ended recently, because I know South Park, they made an episode where, like, Butters turns into a pimp, and he goes to, like, the 2015 Player Haters Ball.
Okay, it says that that's not true. Fact check.
Fact check.
That's probably good.
Fact.
But, I'm sure it has got to be a special category or something like that for tax purposes.
No, I was thinking about this earlier today, how, like, because when people ask me I do comedy, they go, oh, you, like, just, do it for free, you don't get paid? I'm like, nah, I don't I don't get paid for it. But I think it'd be funny, though, if I could, like, say I do comedy on the side as, like, a side gig, and, like, just buy beer as tax write-offs,
Buy beer?
Yeah. And then I started thinking, like OnlyFans models and chicks who, like, do porn, how they can just, because it's technically a business, just do a tax write-off on dildos and shit.
Why do you think these mic stands light up? So that I can write off more.
I guess you could write off beer as a tax write-off if you say,
I don't think you can.
But
Unless
if you say,
you lie
like,
about
I have to
getting beer.
have one on stage or something, you could write off one a night maybe.
One a night, yeah.
But, you probably shouldn't be drinking that much beer anyway. Just because it's expensive at a bar. If you're going out 3 nights a week,
Yeah.
a beer's $5.
Yeah. Yeah.
$15 a week plus tip. So now you're up to like $18 a week on beer alone.
Yeah, that's why I don't tip. I'm kidding. Let the record show.
That's a lot. That's $40, $80 a month, man. That's Netflix costs less than that.
Yeah. Damn.
You could pay for the full version of FL Studio or something.
FL Studio.
You ever fuck with FL Studio? Make some trap beats or something.
No, I'm not a big computer guy.
You play any instruments?
I used to take a guitar class in middle school when I was in 7th grade.
Okay.
I did that for that year, and
Can
then
you play like a G chord? E minor?
No.
A.
Like, I can strum it, like, with my finger, but
Okay. Open E chord.
Yeah. I can do this and make a cool little sound, but that's anything past that. I think I remember, like, learning like 2 bridges or something.
Yeah.
And then not even good at that, so.
Nobody in your family is musically inclined or anything?
My dad can kind of sing, but he, like, grew up going to church and shit, so that's to be expected.
Choir singing or something.
Yeah, and sometimes I think I can sing, but I mean, I also think I'm funny, and sometimes I don't work out either.
You ever do like karaoke or something?
No, I want to though. I'm surprised I have not done it yet. Actually,
Karaoke's a weird one. It's like, what's the point? Why do you want?
Oh, you got ego. What's the point of doing, comedy? Yeah, that's
money,
damn, fucking got me.
pussy again.
Nah, I don't know, man. Like,
You're not going to get any women at comedy open mics, but if you get to like a level of recognition,
right,
then it's easier. And if you go out in the world and you meet women, they like that you have some kind of like passion.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
confidence,
passion.
You're
confidence.
not afraid to speak to people.
Yeah, because you talk to a lot of guys who don't do comedy. You're like, oh wow, I couldn't imagine just getting up there because I feel like I'd be like getting embarrassed. And it's like, oh yeah, you will. It's like the way you start out is just like be aware that you're gonna suck for a minute.
Yeah,
or for a while.
I mean, like, what's the difference between that and like the people who disrespect you in everyday life all the time?
Yeah,
like even when you're just trying to be like nice to everybody, some guy is always going to be a dick to you. And I feel like you feel the same way when somebody in real life is a dick to you as when you like bomb on stage or something. So it's like, it was never really like a fear of mine. What if they don't like it?
Yeah,
fuck them then, right?
My thing is a silence. Like, I'm slowly and surely starting to learn how to like fight through that. But
silence, yeah.
I just gotta like, okay, when it happens, just go with the flow.
You gotta never expect it to happen. Never think, oh, they're not gonna like my act or something. Even if you just saw 5-10 comics bomb right before, you never go into it being like, oh, they're not gonna like what I thought I was gonna do tonight, because that's bullshit. And I see it so many times at open mics where everybody's bombing, the next comic comes up, they're like, oh, jokes, whatever, and then they don't do that good, and then somebody else comes up and they actually commit to their act and they do what they came to do, and it goes really well. And it's like, yeah, it wasn't the crowd or the mic, it was you. Yeah,
and most of the time it is you.
And you're sitting there watching all these other comics and you're thinking to yourself like, oh, man, nothing's working in here or whatever, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
But then once the silence does happen, you got to switch gears and be like, I'm going to do this material whether they laugh or not. And then you can get them back that way.
Yeah. If they see you're not like rattled or like, you got this, then they're more inclined to listen, or at least they think they know that you know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah. They're like, oh, okay, he's been here before.
Right. Yeah. This ain't nothing new to him. He owns this shit. I mean, he's still not funny, but he's confident.
Yeah.
I can fuck with that. Yeah. I'm going to tell him good job after the show, even though
not everybody's going to like it. When you think about some of the shows you get on, it's like you never met any of these people before. You never interacted with them before. You don't know their likes, their dislikes, and like not everybody's going to like you, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But, it comes down to like, do you want to be a comic, or did you have another reason for getting into this? Did you just want to be famous?
Right.
Did you just want like to make some friends or whatever it is? You got to be like, no, I am a comic.
Right.
And I'm going to do this either way.
This is my identity. This is going to all my dating profiles.
If you want to be a comic, you got to be a comic. It's like if you play the guitar, you strum a note, it sounds bad, you don't just stop playing the guitar.
Yeah, you spent too much money.
You say, no, I'm going to learn how to do this, even if it takes me 1,000 tries or whatever. And eventually, like, you don't even feel it, but you start getting better over time.
Yeah. That's like why I think if you're like going to do comedy consistently, you like have to love it. You have to be like, you can't really half-ass. You have to be into it,
Yeah. For sure. Well, just because other stuff is going to take precedent if you're half-assing it. It's like
right.
You're going to make more money working at your day job, or your girlfriend's going to want to spend more time with you and, move into your house.
And decorate and renovate.
Yeah, and then, like,
keep moving shit around and
gorilla grip your
Yeah.
Nuts until you impregnate her.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Girls always want to move into your house and shit.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as you start dating.
Hmm?
As soon as you start dating, girls always want to move into your house.
Oh yeah.
Start decorating the place.
I mean, I still live with my folks, but yeah, I agree with you.
You ever had a girl want to move into your parents' house? I bet they'll do it. It'll be like,
I don't know.
I don't have to pay rent.
I've only like had like one like girlfriend like in my whole life, and that even that didn't last like long. So I don't know. I guess I'm waiting for somebody to catch my eye.
Yeah, you got commitment issues, man.
Yeah.
You got to settle. You gotta tear down that pedestal you've built, man.
Yeah. I mean, I just want to find somebody that like I'm into, whatever they look like, however they look like, as long as I'm attracted to them somewhat, physically, but mostly emotionally and personality wise,
Yeah, they call that pansexual. That's what you are, man.
I didn't know.
Yeah. I'm diagnosing you.
Oh.
Trent is what we call asexual.
As sexual as it gets.
Yeah, I don't know. You got? Have you been booked on any shows?
A couple times.
What shows? Do you?
A few weeks ago, one of the guys I met, I'm not sure if y'all know him, George Grady.
I know George.
What was that?
No, I don't know George.
Well, yeah, I see him at the Laughing Skull my second time going, and meeting him, been recently like talking and shit. He had the show over at Contrast Brewing over, I guess, in Chamblee or something like that. And he asked if I wanted to do a spot, and I pulled up, and got a little gas money. It was pretty cool.
Sick, yeah.
But
and then did you do that Atlanta Comedy Theater Festival thing?
yeah,
Okay. Well, that counts as a booking at least.
yeah.
Did you get paid for that?
No. I mean, yeah, it's it was a weird.
Did you get paid for any of those?
No.
Shows related to the certain All That cast member? Are you even old enough for All That? You know who I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, no.
Kenan Thompson.
Yeah, I've.
He was on All That as a child,
Oh, okay.
and then later starred in the movie Good Burger, which was based on an All That sketch.
Oh, okay.
Before he went to the dark side.
Before he sold his soul.
But you did the Kenan thing, right?
Yeah.
And you didn't get paid for any of those either?
No, as a matter of fact, we were encouraged to like try to sell like weekend and like day passes and stuff like that.
Damn.
Yeah. I say we like got
Thank
email.
you, Kenan, for this opportunity to
Yeah.
to work for free.
Right. Well, because what it was, if you sold like the weekend pass and you like got to go to like this like a seminar they did before the whole festival, which like I heard it was good from people who actually went and watched, and I'm sure it was good. But it's just I don't know, it's something feels kind of slimy about being like, oh yeah, you gotta sell these passes, and to attend, but.
Yeah,
they had good audiences, and that's the best
I
you could
showed
ask
up
for.
that one day for the Stand Up for Recovery.
Oh, I think I did see you there.
Yeah, and when I went up to the table to check in, the lady was like, are you on the list? And I was like, I'm a comedian. And then she laughed. She like scoffed. What's your name? I was like, okay. I'm guessing there's more comedians than there is audience members. And I was right about that.
Yeah.
Everyone in the room during my set was a comic. And it was good because they were like my friends and shit. But
Yeah. I mean, support.
But I like the venue, I just wonder where the disconnect is between these venues and the talented comedians, right? Because we've seen time and time again that there's talent here that's ready to be cultivated to go to the next level. Like, you look at the people like Catherine Blanford, Michael Rowland, might have been before your time. He moved to New York and did a bunch of Comedy Central stuff and ended up getting a TV show on Fox. I don't know whatever happened to it, but like Joel McHale was in that TV show.
Oh yeah, it was like
He was an Atlanta
something.
guy, yeah, and so it's like, why is there this disconnect of like, we're gonna give these people all the shows even though they don't take anything serious? And I'm not trying to hate on anybody. I wish everybody success in the game, but you can see the difference between somebody who really takes it serious, like somebody like the Nick Murphys or the Khaled El Chupids, who are like doing comedy, real comedy all the time. It's like, why don't we cultivate these people and get them like everything they need to be successful?
Right.
Which only legitimizes the clubs and the like I heard one time I was at a club and it was like somebody asked like, "Oh, are the comedians good tonight?" And the person like working at the club was like, "A couple of them are." I was like, "What's the point of this show then? Like, if you don't even like the comedians that are on the show, like, why are we here?"
I mean, it could have been said as a joke, being like, yeah, a couple are, being.
Yeah, I get it's a joke or whatever, but it just like, I always remember that because I'm like, okay, if you don't believe in the comedians, then
No, he believes in two.
like, yeah. And I don't know. I just feel like we put a lot of our eggs in one basket here, and we don't let enough people kind of like have their creative
Like,
freedom moment.
Like grow and prosper outside of whatever, I guess the reigning.
And there's got to be some gatekeeping for sure, or else
Yeah.
you get like psychopaths running the show.
Right.
Like,
needs to be order.
yeah, there needs to be some order for sure.
God damn it.
It's like, I don't know. If you want to start a podcast or something, it's like, where are you going to go? You can't go to the clubs. They're not going to give you any space or time of day. It's like, I'm at Trent's house because this is my friend. He wanted to do a podcast with his friends. And so, like, you really have to, like, grassroots it if you want to get something done in Atlanta.
Right.
Same with all the shows. You got to just, like, every brewery has a different comic running the show in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's like a Pokemon gym. Each gym has like a gym master.
it doesn't have to be like that. We can all help each other, right?
Yeah. It's almost like a turf wars. Yeah.
For sure. For sure. And, I have my fair share of faults. Like, if somebody moves into my turf, I'll be like, well, what do they think they're doing?
Yeah. God
Over
damn
here,
it.
But at the end of the day, it's like, try to be cool with everybody. And hopefully that person having a spot in my area is going to help me somehow.
I mean, you should try to just be cool with everybody regardless,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, not everybody. But, some people, it's like, no, we don't have to be cool.
You don't have to go. Derek? Yeah, fuck that guy.
Which Derek? Who do you hate the most in Atlanta comedy?
See. Nah, I don't.
That's a good question to leave it out on.
And there's one guy who gets on my nerves. He's got like long hair, big beard. Not to name any names.
Trent?
Yeah.
John Locken.
I don't think. Oh, is that what he looked?
That's just a guy that I got confused for a lot when I first moved here.
Oh, for real?
That's probably not.
People would walk up to me and be like, start talking to me about a show that he had booked them on. And I'm like, what? Like, they're like asking, what time should I be there? I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. And you're probably high too. That don't help.
Never.
No.
Well, I appreciate you coming through, man. This is the next generation of comedy right here. Tyler Garrison
Oh,
and
shucks,
the
man.
boys. Anything you want to plug? Anything? You got anything online?
I got an Instagram, Tyler G Comedy. So if you want to follow me, you can follow me out to my car. It's cool.
There we go. Peace, y'all.
Deuces.